Blender morning guys, hey everyone, I'm Sumek Agarkar and welcome to Agak Media Academy. This is the third episode of the Blender morning show. We have two other shows as well, the coding nights where we talk about coding and programming world, and the Friday release where I am going to release some kind of media content. So on this Friday I'm going to release a good small little 3D animation and it is going to be really fun. So let's get started with today's show, the Blender morning show. So today what we are going to do is we are going to, as I have already discussed in the last video as well, we are going to do some kind of animation. Now we are going to look at the tips and tricks. So this is Blender. Again, this is not a very detailed tutorial series or a detailed tutorial. You might find small tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you in this video as well. But overall, if you want to know in depth what each and every step I'm doing, then I would recommend you to watch the entire tutorial series that is on the channel. So let's get started. So this is our default cube. Let's delete the default cube. Let's add a plane. So you can go add here and plane as well, or Shift A is the what do we call it as the shortcut. Okay, so let's go to edit mode, tap to go to edit mode, or you can select edit mode from here as well. Okay, cool. Let's rotate it in the Y direction by 90 degrees. And let's bring it onto the face. Okay, cool. Now we want to subdivide it because there is no geometry to work around for the cloth simulation. So let's go and subdivide it. Let's say 20 times would be good. Hopefully, yeah, this looks good. Now let's go to the object data properties panel. Here we want a new vertex group to be there, which we'll have to pin. So this is the entire edge that I'm selecting for the the top of the cloth that I'm selecting, and we are going to create a new group called pin. Let's say the name doesn't matter much, just that when you are selecting pin, you will have to assign it. Now deselect it and select it, and just make sure that the pinned vertices that you wanted to pin are there. Okay, are being selected when you select this one. Okay, don't remove it, don't assign it. I mean, we have already assigned it, so that's done. Okay, cool. Let's go to the object mode. Now you might see there is mesh around here but no mesh around here. So that is because of what do we call it as, let's say all the planes, all of the vertices are on just one plane, so it will look a very good plane itself, right? Okay, now let's go to the physics properties panel. Here we want the cloth properties to be there. Okay, cool. I've talked about cloth simulation in some of the videos in the tutorial series. If you watch the tutorial series, you will find it. I hope you will see the tutorial series link right around here. Okay, somewhere. I mean, I don't know if I'll remember to put it there. Okay, anyways, now what do we have to do is we have to go to the shape panel right on here, and in the pin group we have to pin it. Okay, so this pin is the vertex group that we had selected earlier or created earlier. So this is pin, and stiffness we can keep it as it is and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I think I would require self collision as well. I want self collision. Self collision is basically the same plane colliding with itself, so that's self collision. Okay, now once the cloth sim is done, we also want it to be a collision box as well. Okay, I mean, I want the cloth itself to what do we call it as, react to collisions as well. Okay, cool. Anyways, now let's create a UV sphere. It is basically a ball like structure that we want to have. Cool. Let's decrease the size. S is the shortcut to decrease the size, something like this one. I'm going to grab it along Z, just around, to be having onto the ground. Okay, this seems nice. Okay, so again, the side, what do we call it as, the front orthographic and side orthographic, right orthographic, this is I'm toggling with the help of keypad numbers 1 and 3. So again, these are all the details that I've talked already in the tutorial sections. Okay, anyways, we'll go to the front section. I just want the cube to be grabbed, no, in the object mode. Yeah, in the object mode I want it to be grabbed in X direction, somewhere around here. And what do we call it as, let's give a keyframe as well. Okay, so keyframe, location, rotation. I just want locations keyframe right now. So as soon as you enter a keyframe, you will see a yellow dot around here. Okay, and let's say after 25 seconds, because 25 is the frame rate, so after 25 seconds this will be at z x direction, somewhere around here. Okay, so you can see that I have moved it 2 blocks right to 2 blocks left. Okay, so it will just go something like this. Okay, this ways. Okay, so the ball will move this ways and it will collide with the cloth itself. So the cloth itself is going to have a good animation, hopefully. Let's give it a keyframe as well. Locations keyframe. Okay, good enough. And what else? We have to make this collision box as well. Okay, so I think the end frame 10 seconds is too long. I think we can work around with 50 seconds, 50 frames. 50 frames is basically no, 25 is the frame rate, so 50 will be 2 seconds, if you understood what I'm saying. Okay, collision. Good. Now once the collision is done, I think we will have to first of all save the project, just so that it doesn't go bad. So let's say cloth sim. Okay, let's save the blender file. And this collision, what I'm doing is just to showcase that how, if you just fire a bullet onto a cloth, how the cloth will react. Okay, something like that. Okay, cool. Anyways, now let's play. Look at that, it is so nice. This is so cool. Okay, few things. I'll have to make it shade smooth so that it doesn't look bad, and this one as well, shade smooth. Cool. Look at that, it is so nice. Okay, what are we, yeah, okay, what I'll do is I'll just decrease this. I think the speed is too less, so what I'm going to do is I am going to have it at 25/2, around 12. Okay, so I'll keep it at 12, something around here. Cool. And let's get started from the beginning. Yes, cool. Okay, how much time does it take to come back to its place? 75, let's say 100 frames would be 4 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's so nice. Yes, I liked it. It is looking so nice. Okay, let's do a few little things as well. Let's go to CC0 textures, and we are going to have, okay, first of all let's save it, because last time I did try something, it just not CC0 textures. Okay, let's go to here, ambient textures, ambient.cg.com. okay, anyways, I mean the name is not that important. What is important? Okay, and look at that, we are just 8 minutes into the video and we have achieved so much of the things. So, and I'm just proud of myself. This is what the entire CC0 textures, yeah, this was used to be CC0 textures. Anyways, yeah, so this is what you're going to learn from these short tips and tricks. We need something that looks like a cloth, and what would be a good cloth? This is like leather. I don't want leather. A good cloth that would look nice, something like this one or this one, right? This one looks nice, or this one, or this one. I don't know, I mean choosing one from the list is so difficult. I think this one would look nice. Okay, let's go ahead with this one. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, yep, okay, not more than 2k is more than enough, I think. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am going to and look at that, I'm downloading it in front of you. I have not even tried this part because I'm confident about this part, and even the cloth simulations I've done a lot of it. And yeah, so yeah, there's one more thing that I wanted to say. If you find this everything very difficult, then I would suggest you to go ahead with the entire tutorial series that is there on the YouTube channel, on this exact same YouTube channel, so that you can look at the details. So right now you saw that I have just sped up everything that we could do, but at the end you'll want to have something very detailed versions of this, or detailed understanding of how everything is working. Then for that matters, I would suggest you to go ahead with the entire tutorial series. That is how it works. Okay, so in the meantime, on my other screen I'm just extracting the zip folder that we downloaded just around here. So just give me a second to extract this one, so that, yeah, just a second. Okay, cool. So this is compressed fabric. Let's cut it. Let's put it onto the folder for Blender. Where is the Blender folder? Yeah, textures, and here I can just save it. Cool. Just give it some time for it to save, because I'm also recording this 50p 1080p video, so it is going to take a little bit of time. It is already a lot of pressure onto the laptop. Let's just wait for it to be saved, and we'll get back. Okay, so yeah, we are back. I mean, it's been nothing for you, but a long time for me. Okay, anyways, now we are going to do the shading part. Okay, so we have selected the plane. Just add a new plane right around here, and when you have selected the principal BSDF, and make sure that Node Wrangler add-on is it is switched on. So if you just go to Blender edit, here in add-ons you can just go for Node Wrangler. Okay, and you just have to tick mark it. So that would be it. Okay, anyways, now select this one. Control Shift T opens up the this one. Okay, so now here we have to go to the Blender textures and fabric textures. What I can do is I can select a few of them. I need color, I don't need displacement, I need color, I need normal, and I need roughness. I think that would be it, right? Usually, yeah, this would be it. Good. So this is the what do we call it as advantage of using Node Wrangler add-on. Everything around this is already set up by default. You don't have to do anything about it. Okay, cool. I think the sizing is not that correct, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scale it to 2 times, right? 2 times would be more than enough, I think. Yeah, this one looks nice. Good. Anyways, I can change the location for the x-axis a little bit as well. The y-axis is wrong, I think. So I can change it by a little margin if I can. 0.5. Yeah, kind of. It is not even changed anything. 0.6, 0.5 is this one, 0.6 is that one, 0.05, something like this. Yeah, okay, cool. Here as well, 0.05. yeah, this one looks nice. Or maybe I can keep it at 0 as well, and it would be more than nice. Okay, now let's talk about the cubes, this one's color as well. Okay, so here what we can do is, here we can just simply give it some base color. What would be the color that looks nice? Okay, yellowish or something like that. Yeah, it would look really nice with the yellow color, hopefully. Yeah, good enough. Let's go to layout panel and save it once again. Good. I think I would like to give it a subdivision surface modifier as well, just so that it looks better. Subdivision surface, simple, and let's save it once and let's try how it looks. Yep, this one looks really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it once again. We need to set up the lighting as well now. Okay, so this point light is kind of good enough, but I don't like the point lights. What we are going to do is we are going to make it an area lamp. Yeah, we also need a base for that. Okay, so this would be our base. We can go to the shading panel. We can just give it, okay, white would be good, except we want the roughness to be very high. Okay, and we don't want specular on here. This one as well, I want the roughness to be high and very less specular. Okay, for this one what we are going to do is we are going to go to the edit panel, and yeah, what we can do is just select the edge 1 2 3 4 and we are going to extrude it upwards. Okay, something like this one. yeah, it is looking like a box right now, but don't worry, we are going to delete the top face. Okay, so once it is done, so you can see this is what it looks like. Now once that is done, what we can do is in the edit mode itself, we can select all of these edges, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, yeah, something like this. And we can do beveling of it. Okay, so Control B is for bevel. Something like this should look really nice. Okay, and just, you know, it is looking like a half of UV sphere, and this is exactly what we basically want. But maybe not, it's too high. Maybe we will just go ahead with something like this one. Okay, good, this one looks nice. What I'm going to do right now is yeah, let's select this one, let's create an area lamp out of it, and okay, just let's increase the size, something like this. Good, we can just rotate it right around here. We'll just increase the size, something like this. Okay, and let's go to N panel. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there, and I'm just locking the camera to view. Okay, something like, yep, this one should look real nice. Let's try to play it. Yep, nope. Okay, it is looking quite nice around here. Okay, what we are going to do is again save it once, and let's go to the rendered mode just to see what is really going on. Yes, this one also we have to shade it smooth so that we have some no things going wrong around here. Okay, we will need one more lamp, one more area lamp, let's say. So we are going to do Shift T for duplicate, and we will just turn it around to this side, but this time with a slightly different color. Let's go with contrasty blue. Okay, I mean that's just opposite of I'm using again now teal or turquoise kind of a blue. Okay, not the correct, the blue that you would think of. Okay, something like this one. Yeah, about the shadows as well, I don't know what to do with the shadows. Let's just increase it to 2000, something like that. Okay, yep, this one is looking really nice right around here, and I'm just happy with what we have created. Yeah, also let's do one thing. We'll just, yeah, we are in EV, and that is exactly what we want the EV to have. Okay, we'll just go with the bloom and ambient occlusion. There's no ambient occlusion as such, so I don't know. Threshold we can just increase a little bit. Yeah, I think the color for this one is also not that great. Maybe something like dark brown would do really well, go really well with this one. Yep, or maybe it having some kind of specular thing as well would help, and a little bit less roughness, something like that. I mean, just that's just trial and error basically, right? Yep, cool. So let's save it, and I'll show you one more thing that we can do right around here. We can just remove all of this stuff, and I saw a version where we can make it full screen. There was something which is there to make it full screen, but I am not exactly sure now how to do it. But anyways, what we are going to do is I'm just going to render this out, and I'm just going to put it at the end and also at the start of the animation. So Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I hope you learned something from this video. This was the third episode of the Blender morning show, and it was really fun. We created something really great in just under 20 minutes, so it's been a great time with you guys, and thank you so much guys for loving this series and show, and as well loving the channel. I am indebted with the amount of support that you guys are giving me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and keep learning. Bye.